Right, what's up guys, it's Jada Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you a thoughts about Kino der Toten video. Now, as you all know, I have recently obtained Black Ops 1. I have put up a Kino der Toten playthrough on my channel. This will be going up the day after that is finished. And I thought I'd give you my general thoughts on the map, having played it a few times. Now, I'm going to start off with the things I don't like, then finish on a positive note. Now, the main thing I don't like is the Nova gas crawlers. There's several things about them I don't like, and I will go through them in turn. But the main thing I don't like is definitely that they explode and sort of stun you. That I really don't like. Alright, they're a sort of type of boss, they can sort of just be a bit of a problem and rape your feet a little bit. But the fact that they explode make you pretty much blind, and there's no PhD on some of the maps they're on, Kino being one of them. They're a real hassle to deal with, and it's not as if they have their own round and come along, they're there every round. There's almost just as many of them as there are of zombies, and it just makes for a not very fun experience, really. Obviously, I still love the map and all that sort of stuff, and I will be giving a very good review. But I don't like the fact that they explode. I don't like quite how short they are. It kind of just means I have to use double the bullets to kill all the zombies in a round, and they just make the round go by slower. They travel quite slowly when they're made crawlers and stuff. It's just not really a fun time. Ah, man. The gas that they give off, just everything about them is really annoying. Right, another thing I'm not a massive fan of is just the placement of all the wall guns. Obviously, you have the MP, not the MP, you've got the M14 and the Olympia in the starting room. That's all cool. I like the starting room, it's really good. But then the first wall gun you come to is the PM63, and then, yes, you get to the MP40, but that's the only other that's the only good wall gun that is accessible, and you still have to open 2 doors to get to it, which doesn't sound like much. But it just costs enough for you to sort of have to survive in round 3 and 4 with your pistol or an M14. Now, obviously this can be fixed just by simply buying the M14 and having to get a few more kills. But I do like having a accessible, decent wall gun as soon as possible. Now, for example, on the map 5, I will be bringing you a playthrough on that shortly, by the way. You open 1 door and you get to the MPL, which is just a little bit better than the PM63. Not as good as the MP5K, but still pretty good. And it just does a job, but I'm not a massive fan of the placement of the wall guns. I'm just not entirely sure how well they work. But still, my opinion might change on them as I play the map more, I'm not sure. But as for now, I haven't really used the wall guns as the only... I've used the MP40, that's about it. The PM63 I'm just not going to touch. It's horrible from the footage that I've seen. And just not really a viable option. But there are some very positive things about the map. As you can tell, with only 2 major things that I don't really like that much, it has to be a pretty damn good map. First thing I really like is the just general aesthetics of the map. It feels quite creepy, quite not really scary, but it has that sort of vibe that makes it feel like a fun zombies map. And you just sort of feel like it's a really fun time. Another thing I like is, as I've mentioned before, the starting room, how easy it is to get to stuff. Obviously, like I mentioned, I'm not a massive fan of the wall gun placements, but you can get to the MP40 quite easily, and the stage isn't too far away. And that brings me on to my main thing I do like about Kino der Toten, and that is the stage. It's not too overpowered a training area, but it is a really fun training area. You get a decent gun, you set up there, and you're fine. You can get to really high rounds if you want to by getting the thunder gun, but if you want to have a challenge and don't want to use a thunder gun, it does work for that as well. Use the ray gun, for example. There's no PhD on the map, so splash damage can be a problem, but there are ways of dealing with that by altering your playstyle. And this works really well. The map has a great feel, it's really fun to play, and it feels like zombies, you know, it's fun. It's fun, but it's eerie, not too hard, it is a pretty easy map. Spoiler alert, first game, I technically got to round 19, but I really got to 20, I decided I'd kill myself once I got to round 20, just because nothing much was happening, but I did it too soon. I killed myself with my ray gun, and hadn't switched between 19 and 20 yet. But still, if you haven't seen that video, that series, I will leave a link to it down in the description below. But anyway, that's what I've got for you today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed my video. If you want me to do more of these for 5 and for any other maps I get, do let me know in the comment section below. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing for 5. I have already played it just because it is quite a hard map. I only got to like round 5 on my first attempt. I don't want my first attempt to be really bad. Well, not first attempt. I don't want my first video on it to be really bad. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'll see you on my next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And bye.